What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Euro NBA video. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about what I think is the best young core in the NBA right now, and that team is the Atlanta Hawks. I'll just be talking about why I think the Atlanta Hawks have the best young core in the NBA right now, and I'll tell you what I think they can achieve in the future, and all that stuff like that. But before I get into the video, please like the video and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So let's start off with the Hawks' best player. Trae Young is the starting point guard for the Hawks, and he's a lethal shooter with great passing abilities. In Trae Young's rookie year, he started off slow, but in the second half of the season, he picked things up and proved why he was worth the hype as he started playing better, making clutch shots, being more efficient. He ended the season averaging 19 points per game, 8 assists, 1 steal, and almost 4 rebounds per game, shooting 41% from the field and 32% from 3 on 6 attempts per game. The reason why he started playing well was because he finally got used to the NBA, and he got used to playing against NBA level point guards.
I think for me is really just, getting a better feel of who I was going against. Playing the point guard position coming in, it's an adjustment you have to go through. I think whenever I started seeing these guards for the second, third, and some even the fourth time, I just started to feel a little bit more comfortable, and I was able to watch a little bit more film, just get a better feel for who I was going against, and the game just slowed down even more for me.
Trae Young showed amazing upside in the second half of the season as he made some huge shots, clutch shots. I can see him becoming an all-star as early as next season if he continues to develop. I personally think he's the focal point for the Hawks, and the more he improves, the more the Hawks will improve as a team. The next player I'll be talking about is John Collins. John Collins was a steal for the Hawks at the 19th pick in the 2017 NBA draft, and in his second season he went off proving that he's going to be a vital part for the Hawks' future title hopes. Although he did miss 21 games with injuries, he was still able to average a silent 19.5 points per game, 10 rebounds per game, along with 2 assists per game and almost a block per game, while shooting 56% from the field. Yes, you didn't hear that wrong, he just quietly averaged 19 and 10, and most of you probably didn't even know he did such a thing. All in all, I think it's safe to say that as long as John Collins can stay healthy, he'll be a force to be reckoned with in the future. I think he could become an all-star. I think his stat line could eventually become like 22 points per game, 12 rebounds, and 60% shooting from the field. That's what I think his future stats could look like. So already just talking about Trae Young and John Collins, this young core looks deadly. They also have a legit three-point threat in Kevin Huerter, as he shot 38% from 3 on almost 5 attempts a game this past year. He can also score the ball at a consistent rate. He averaged 10 points per game on 41% shooting from the field. If he continues to develop as a three-point threat, he will also be a vital part for the Hawks. If he could just average like 15 points per game on a pretty respectable three-point shot, I think he'll be a really key part for a future Hawks team that will go deep into the playoffs. Now let's get into the 2019 NBA draft. The Atlanta Hawks were busy on draft night. They started off with picks 8, 10, 17, and 35. Before the draft even started, the Hawks traded picks 8, 17, and 35 to the Pelicans to move up in the draft to the 4th spot, to eventually select DeAndre Hunter, the forward from Virginia. And with the 10th pick, they were also able to snatch Cam Reddish. A lot of people were saying the Hawks won the draft, and I might have to agree, because not only did they get one of the top prospects in DeAndre Hunter with the 4th pick, but they also got Cam Reddish, who some people believe should have went top 5 in the draft. The Hawks would probably move John Collins to the 5 and put DeAndre Hunter at the 4. As for the impact Hunter will have on the court, he'll add a defensive identity to the Hawks. He'll be able to defend almost any small forward and power forward he faces up against. He definitely won't be like the main scorer. He definitely won't have the ball in his hands a lot. I think DeAndre Hunter is more of an off-ball player. He'll be involved in pick and rolls and pick and pops, and as long as he can make his three-point shots and defend his matchups pretty well, which I think he can, I think he'll be a pretty good player for the Hawks. As for Cam Reddish, he'll add scoring and a three-point shot as well, and if he can develop correctly, I can see him becoming a similar player to Paul George, which will be like a 3-and-D all-star player. So with DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish added to an already bright young core, the Hawks are going to be something else, man. So yeah, that's going to be all for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Tell me what you guys think about the Hawks young core in the comment section below. But yeah, that's going to be all for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'll see you next time.